Research animals often end up overweight, their immune system's weaker, and they're more prone to cancer, all before a single experiment even begins. And here's the kicker. Only 1 in 9 drugs that seem to work on lab animals actually succeed in human trials. Even labs doing the same studies can struggle to reproduce each other's results. Why? Because we don't treat these animals like people. They don't get variety. They don't get stimulation. They live in tiny, barren spaces, and some scientists now believe that's exactly why our research doesn't translate well to humans. Most lab animals spend their lives inside small plastic boxes, often alone or with very little to do. For decades, scientists thought keeping conditions simple, fewer variables, fewer distractions, would make experiments cleaner and results stronger. But growing evidence suggests the opposite. The lack of stimulation might actually skew the science. Now a new wave of researchers is flipping that old idea on its head. They're experimenting with enriching lab animals' lives, and the results are surprisingly powerful. Take 2000, for example. In Australia, scientists gave mice colorful balls, cardboard to chew on, and other small treats to make their cages more stimulating. The mice living in these enriched environments were far less likely to develop symptoms of a Huntington's, like disease, compared to mice kept in standard, empty cages. This was groundbreaking, because Huntington's had been thought to be 100% genetic. Since then, similar results have popped up in rodent studies of autism, Alzheimer's, and depression. Fast forward to Ohio State University. Researchers there built what one scientist's daughter called Disneyland for mice, a massive enclosure with tunnels, toys, and things to climb on. Mice living in this mini amusement park were 80% less likely to develop certain cancers than those stuck in ordinary cages. A stimulating environment seemed to switch on the hypothalamus, a tiny brain region that affects mood, stress, and even cancer growth. Not everyone is convinced. Critics point to the cost, the extra resources, and the fear that enrichment could reduce the consistency of experiment. Sure, it might make animals happier, they argue, but will it really make science more reliable? To find out, the University of Michigan launched a unique program called REAL, designed to figure out which enrichments work, which don't, and how exactly they affect research outcomes. If scientists can offer animals companions to live with, toys to explore, and puzzles to solve, their bodies may start to resemble those of wild animals rather than the unnatural creatures lab life creates. As researchers dig deeper into this question, one day enriched environments for lab animals may become the norm, not the exception, improving both science and the lives of the animals themselves.